Being raised in Southern Baptist churches all my life, I went through GAs and ACT teens, and I thought foreign missions was the most yawn-inspiring thing. I just was bored with it. I didn't have any interest in it at all, and even as a young adult, just was not interested. I think that was just a very self-absorbed time in my life, and somehow, quite mysteriously, God had another plan for this era of my life. Well, the first time I went to Haiti was September of 2006 with the group from Deer Meadows, and it was a medical mission trip, and we did the women's conference, and we also did a food feeding ministry there. The second time I went was in May. We got to work side by side with the Haitians in that village building this orphanage. It's still under construction, and when it's finished, they're going to need to move their classrooms somewhere, so we'll need to start building a school, and the school will be something that will be multifunctional. It'll, have classes during the week and worship on the weekend. It's helped me to realize that even on a daily basis, I should be living by faith so that I can experience who God really is, how great He really is, and the power that He can give in our lives, and the way that He can change our hearts from being so preoccupied with everything that's going on to realizing that we hold a very precious medicine. We may be the only healing through Christ that someone receives. There's so many wonderful, wonderful ways that God has blessed me through enabling me to be closer and have close relationships with people in this church, and to see how much this church really does care. Our whole church has been so faithful in so many ways, and it's really just a blessing to see that and realize that. It's about $500 to take a round-trip flight to Haiti. It's an expensive endeavor, but there's something that the dollar can never do. It can't wrap arms around a Haitian child and tell them how beautiful they are. It can't share with them the love of Christ. A dollar's not going to be a co-laborer. It's not going to sweat and work side by side as they're building a beautiful orphanage and a building that serves now as their church and their school. A dollar just can't do that. Money just can't do that. So it is very important for people to go. And if you ever have the opportunity to go to Haiti or to go to any other country, it's an adventure and it's a blessing, and so go. And if you can't go, be a part and support and be faithful in that way. God will reveal things to you about your personal relationship with Him that will enrich your life forever.